Why are you like that? Working? It is. I don't know if the audio is. What is it using for audio? Probably my microphone. Yeah, I think it is. We'll see if that works. Oh. Okay. So I'm just kit bashing. So it's not going to be anything custom. Well, custom in a sense. But it's going to be mishmash of parts. I was trying to work on. Oh, wait, I need to turn off mirror for placement. Grid snap, angle snap on. But yeah, I was messing with this last night. Cool. And I had a problem where it wouldn't let me place anything. Is it still having that problem? No, there we go. I wanted to kind of be in the center though. You gonna remove? I was hoping it would be quicker than my laptop, but it's kind of delayed. I don't really know why. Okay. That looked like a good poly density. Yes, it does. Okay. I really like this. It's fun. It's interesting. Like how you're actually messing around with creating stuff, because it feels a lot more tactile than say you were doing it in a normal 3D program. Are you gonna work for me today? Seems like it's kind of gonna. But you can really do, you have just more functionality in my mind. It's a lot easier to visualize what you're doing. It's easier to paint. It's easier to do a ton of stuff. I don't really like that piece. Yeah, that works. But you can just do, it just feels better messing around with stuff. You feel less restricted in a sense, I guess I'd say. Now there is this piece. Now what I want to do is I want to make kind of a, no, not a replacement. I'm trying to make an adjunct from StarCraft. And I was making good progress, but as I was saying, it got completely messed up and I couldn't actually build onto the mesh. Let's add a little rotation piece. That is way too big. And I don't like that it's hollow. Do. No, I want to remove those last two. Let's grab. I wish it wasn't so close to me, but can't really do much about it. So I want this. Shrink it down. Oh, that's a little bit too big. And also last night it was weird. It kind of got off center, and I don't know what caused it. It was just getting overly frustrating. I don't know how long I spent messing around with it, but it just didn't want to work with me, so I bailed. It was fun, but I bailed after a little bit just because it just got way too frustrating. I think this might be a suitable piece. Then we can do... Actually, I wouldn't mind getting like a couple more kits. Nope. Actually, I want that outward. And then we can put something in the center. I think this should work. No, that's not. That's not how I want it either. Yeah, like a cylinder. Well, this. Come on. That work? Yes, it did. Good, good, good. Now we want to go back to you. You need to be... I'm actually just going to go full hog. Make you huge. Come on. Don't you do that again. There we go. There's that. No, I just need to start connecting up here. Still streaming. Good, good, good. Why does it say unlisted? I set you not to unlisted. I set you to public. Whatever. I'm just wanting to mess around, so if it doesn't want to work, it doesn't want to work. Okay, no, I gotta fix that, or it's gonna infuriate me. And it should be back. Because I don't know, I'm not well versed in fucking YouTube, so I don't know if it being unlisted means nobody can see that I'm streaming or not. I could put on music, but I don't have headphones on, so you guys would hear it through the stream, and then I'd get in shit. Come on, give me the thing I want. This thing. It looks interesting. Let's look at it. Come on. Oh, yeah, that could work. Yeah, I can kind of work right there. And then we can do a little, come on, give me it. Shrink you a little bit. I wish I could, there probably is a method to stop. Alter the grid so it is smaller. User preferences, no. No. Grid. I can see the grid, but I can't alter the side of the grid. I feel like this program's still being worked on a fair bit, so it's gonna be a while before a lot of the functionality's there. Yeah, that works there. And then we just need to do something else to go there. No, I want something angular. But I feel like this isn't really a very tapped medium for, well, pun not intended, but kind of. Use for VR. Like, I've seen a little bit of it, but just being able to throw stuff together so easily. It's like, usually you'd have to go, I'd have to make all of this differently, pieces and all that. And I'm not very good at modeling. I wouldn't say I'm not good, it's just I'm lazy. But you could have a lot of more functionality and freedom for people who just want to jump into creating stuff. Like, yeah, I want to try and get, come on. Is it this one I gotta hold and press? I just want to check my batteries. Yeah, it looks like we're good for now. It's been charging, so I should have 2 or 3 hours of this, so we'll just mess around, see what we can come up with today. But yeah, kit bashing, it's how they did like the destroyers, or not the destroyers, how are the destroyers? Well, another example I can think of is, because I was thinking Star Wars, but there's also Star Trek. The board cubes, a lot of the early ones were just, they took, say, model plane, car kits, just model kits, and took all the little random bits and bobs and smashed them together to make the weird disorienting shapes and sizes and shit like that, and bits and bobs and pieces to create what the board cubes look like. And then the community figured out what each and everything did, or all the different pieces would actually do and function wise on the cube. Is that inside? I think that's inside. Yeah, that's inside. Shoot. So it ended up being this part 36 of a I don't know, a fucking Hellcat. What is the name of the planes? Fuck. Say an F-16 kit. They took part 36 that's like, I don't know, fucking engine assembly or some shit, and slapped it on the side next to part 47 of a fucking boat kit. And that was now the power transmission manifold or some crap like that. Which is really interesting. But just seeing the stuff people made with just kit bashing, it's insane. Oh, I wish it was a little bit less. Like, if I could grid snap on a smaller scale, I could do what I want specifically, but I don't have that option. I'll have to look into it, because there must be a way. It'd be cool if there was. No, I want to cover his ears. That is not the piece I wanted to select. I have noticed a bit like that, where it's like you're trying to select stuff and it doesn't want to select properly. No, I think it's, yeah, it's this way. Come on. I don't want to make it that big, though. Let's turn on mirror, turn off grid snap, and just manually force it in there. Actually, no, I need to do flatten. And then smooth. Oh my god, that's just... Oh, I need to turn off angle snap. Get it right. Really? You can move like farther away and it will get a little bit bigger, but it's not What the It's doing it again. So, the problem I'm having is the model's off grid. But I didn't move it off grid. It just starts doing it, and it gets kind of fucking frustrating. So, shrink. Come on. There we go. Like, it's not an extreme amount, but it's enough to be noticeable. It gets fucking annoying. No, a little bit bigger. There we go. Everything's still running there. Yes, it is. Good. So this is going to be kind of annoying to paint, but that's half the fun. It's just interesting to see how freaking easy it is. Now, I want to turn off mirror because we're going down to just... Wait, no, I actually want mirror on for this because this is actually going to be... No, too big. No. I feel like that works. No, it doesn't because they're not connected. Okay, let's bring this. Like that right there is one big thing I really like about it. It's just, oh, I can zoom the hell in if I'm having problems. Oh no. I thought that thing right there was something I was doing. What? Smooth. Problem over here too. Yeah, you can see it's just slightly off kilter. And I don't know why. Because we're pretty much... I feel like we're in the center. Because you see that little white line there? That's the center of the model. But I think the model is slightly off kilter. Like it spawns in off kilter. Now I need to double check OBS to make sure you can hear my horribly sick voice. And you can. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to at least make one thing a day. Because I'm losing my fucking mind. I've been off work for like 3 years. Don't you love being fucking sick? Cancer for the win. Okay. Now, oh yeah, I need to go back to clay. Now, I want... What is this? Ooh, I know what I can do with that. Mirror off, grid, and angle snap. Let's just do angle snap. Oh, that's the perfect spot for this. I wish that was a bit further out now. I got a better idea. That will look color that blue or something. I want it like that. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Now, what does this look like? Like a dick. Yeah, no, I don't want that there. Let's turn on grid snap. Mirror. See, look. It starts getting weird. So I place them like that. It's fine. Fine. Watch. No, they're fine too. So it just wants to do it to do. Fuck off, yeah, cunt. Let's bring you down. Turn off grid snap again. Let's turn angle down to 15. Okay, no, I don't like that piece. Do. Maybe this one. No, I don't like this headpiece I'm doing here. I like that single one. So we'll find another thing to do this. No, that just looks stupid. That looks like Pinhead, but weird. Maybe this? No, that looks stupid. But yeah, you can just see it's just a little bit off center. So this model is just a little bit off center. Everything else is in line, but this head. That's why stuff's being weird. Like you can see here, it's a little bit off. This one's a little bit more defined. This one's not. Now, I want to save, and I don't know what I have saved on here, so... Okay, good. The laptop has some not YouTube appropriate stuff. I was dicking around in it and made a dick. Just for shits and giggles. But I want to try and get rid of this. So, cut. What does cut do again? Uh-oh. What did I just do? Glad I saved. What's going on? It didn't like what I did. I don't know what it did. Okay, so I don't know what cut does. Layer cut. Oh. I don't know what it does. I just kind of want to remove the neck. I'm not done with it. I'm just trying to figure out where to go from where I'm at. Oh my god! Turn off angle snap. Okay. Smooth. Okay. Let's go ahead and just put something there. Well, we'll trim it down a little bit with something flat. And then I want to go back and then grid snap, turn mirror off. Angle snap as well. Shrink you down a bit. I need a plate or something. No, come on, give me the piece. Okay, let's turn off grid snap. We just want to try and get it. Okay, no. Stop. I think 45 degrees will be enough. Come on. Do, do, do. It's not perfectly flat. Oh, my head hurts. Why does my head hurt? Let's just smooth it out. Fuck it. Now, is there any options for smooth? No. Oh yeah, I gotta turn off angle snap. That screws me up on occasion. We do need something there at least. Come on. You know you wanna. But we are gonna need grid snap to get it dead center. That is not. Fucking hell. Grrr! Oh, do we have anything better? Maybe a long flat piece. Oh, way too big. Okay. Okay, screw it. It's fine like that. So, I think that's enough for now. What are we at? 22 minutes. Let's go ahead and paint. I only want to spend like an hour at most on these things, just for fun. Because I've been sick for the last couple of days, so I get tired pretty quickly. And we want... No. Stomp. Okay. So that's the general undercoat. So let's go ahead and save to be safe. I didn't... Whatever. Okay, I need to take off the mask for a sec. Ooh, hurt in the forehead. Oh, so help me God, if you disconnect. Sometimes it does that, and it fucking infuriates me. I would not recommend an Oculus. Well, I would, but understand you're gonna have... Oh, whoops. You're gonna have slight issues with it. They're not terrible, they're just kind of finicky. Like, perfect example is the Airlink. It's not... I don't think it's supposed to be used like how I do. Well, it wasn't initially designed like this. No, I need angle snap too, otherwise it's gonna be all fucky. I don't think they expected people to go full hog. Oh, it's the same piece. Look at that. Fucking way off. I think they more expected no one to do full-blown artwork in it. Well, this isn't full-blown artwork. I'm a piece of shit at art. But I don't think they expected it to be like that. Come on, come on. Okay, why turn off? But it's actually pretty fun dicking around like this. And the painting is like fucking really interesting. Because it's just... It's like spray painting. I have never spray painting, but I feel like this is what it's like. And I need to fix... You can get really close in. And instead of moving my canvas... Well, I technically am moving my canvas, but instead of having to move my canvas on a 2D plane, I can just rotate in front of me. Like you do with like an actual object you're painting, so it's a lot more tangible, I'd say. No, I want blue is going to be our oh, I got an idea. Clay. Then I need a flat plane. Primitives. So instead of... That is not what I want. This. You in a place? Or have I reached my max? No, there we go. So, to keep my colors. So, I'm on gray now. Now I'm on blue. Cool. So it's like a painter's palette. Now, I'm not going to be perfect in getting this all properly drawn in. I'm just going to kind of block it out, and then I'll fix a little bit. But I find it's a little bit less than clean than if you did it, say, on a normal drawing program. So it's a bit chunky, which you can go ahead and just fucking get right in there and paint every single voxel how you want. It's just fucking annoying to try and get them. Like, this is supposed to, I'm trying to paint this gray, but then you start seeing it kind of starts working, but not where you want it to. It's just really frustrating to do a straight line sometimes. But it's not terrible. This just works so much better for my style of working. Like, I'm a kinetic learner. I'm more physical. I'm a kinetic doer. So it's like just sitting there and just getting real close in and being able to see what you're doing. It does get slightly nauseating at times. I will warn you about that. But it can be amusing. Amusingly fun. It's just nice, like, oh, I want a small spot. Oh, I want to paint a bigger spot. You just pull back. There's no jumping into menus, really. It's just right there in front of you. It's tangible. So we got that blocked in, really. So then grab, make big, get in close, and you can just clean up. Right now, I'm just doing full hardness, but we do have the general color options, like you even have steady stroke, which I haven't used yet because I'm mainly just blocking in colors on most of the things I do. I don't really do a lot of organic stuff. And if I do, it's always aliens, so I can be like, well, that's how that alien looks. Saves me a shit ton of trouble. Because I hate drawing humans. Oh, no. Humans are so annoying because everyone knows what a human looks like. And it's not that hard to fall into the uncanny valley. And people are like, yeah, there's something wrong with that human. Well, aliens can be in the uncanny valley because you're not looking at a human. There's no valley to compare them to. Unless you're trying to make a pre-existing one, like a knockoff of Alien or something, then it's like, that looks kind of like Alien, but it's not Alien. I like the little spray sound it does. Oh, everything's still running on there? It looks like it is. And it looks like you guys can hear me, so with my luck, I'll end up going to check this later and it'll be like, oh, I sound like I'm in a wind tunnel. Ooh, I'm getting overheated. But that's been happening for like 3 or 4 days. It's either I have the flu, the cold, or my cancer's back. Yay! No! Only out. Come on. And you can also have you have pressure control. So once I start doing like detail work, like edge light, shadows and shit like that, I can show it, but it's just means you can feather how much power you're putting into the paint. Oh, this one's gonna be like, this is something that's nice with this, because it's sometimes hard to really get into certain areas when you're trying to do stuff on 2D. Sometimes you have to go into wireframe and grab the faces and just flood paint them. But with this, you can just stick your fucking head right in. And if it's still too tight, you can make it bigger, and then suddenly it's not too tight. That's what she said. I really want to pull some models I've been working on. I've been wanting to make, I don't know if you've heard, or whoever's watching this has heard of the game Populous, but I want to make a VR version of that, because this is there's barely any real VR strategy games that are more than either shit games like Towns VR, which Towns VR is a mobile game that got turned into another game, and it's bottom of the barrel basic strategy city builder bullshit. Then there's Brass Tactics, which is I know most RTSs are rock paper scissors played, but instead of it being rock paper scissors and then Spock, alligator, explosive, and all that shit like most are, it's literally pretty much just rock paper scissors and then like rock paper scissors with air units. It's just, there's not a lot of variety. The buildings can only be built on certain little nodes, that kind of stuff, and it just feels very fucking limited. What I want, okay, I think we can mirror paint this. Does that work? Yes. What I want is, think of like something like City Skylines in VR. Just lording over your town, moving about. You can get really close and zoom in, kind of like the controls like this, where you can just hand drag yourself about and then click and zoom in, zoom out, point and teleport, that kind of stuff. It doesn't seem like it would be that difficult. But I am not well versed. So I could be completely wrong. Like, I'm not even talking about the Quest VR. Like, I've looked around, I think, on the other ones too, and I just haven't really seen much. But I could be completely wrong. There could be a bunch of games I'm just not thinking about. Like with the Quest, if you use it standalone, it's not that great. It just has tons of issues. Like, it feels like it's throttling constantly. So what you end up with is, first time I got it, I tried out VR chat with just the headset, and oh, I goddamn near threw up. The amount of screen stutters I got was terrible. I remember first time I got it, literally went into the first lobby and someone's just ranting about how, yeah, the Oculus Quest is not made for standalone use with VR chat. It's probably good for a lot of other things. Like some of the other games I've seen like, what was it, Something Sunshine. I've heard people say good things about that, but I literally bought the headset for it's getting warm in here. This purpose. I want to create in it. And I've seen like collab stuff, but again, a lot of the collab stuff, I don't know if it's just the videos being very bare basic because the people who made the program aren't very artistic. Well, not artistic. Artistic in the sense of like making crazy stuff. But seeing a $30 program and the tutorials look like something a kid would make in Roblox in about a half an hour just kind of turns me off. No, stop. No. Give me the color I want. Oh, so that's just going to be as is. I have to clean this up. Like, here's areas you're gonna start seeing problems. Now, yeah, as you can see, it's not gonna look perfect. At a distance, it's fine. You won't really notice it, but it's the problem with voxel instead of pixel-based drawing. Oh, it's not very, okay, I'm getting just exhausted from swinging my arms about. It was a little bit of a workout. The voxels are being painted over on, and they're a little bit bigger than you would think because they're not pixels. So I just gotta go back and clean up. But yeah, like a lot of the stuff I've seen for this kind of stuff, it doesn't look that great. Like, I tried Gravity Sketch. Gravity Sketch, when I first saw it, looked interesting. And then I got into it, and I could not figure out what the fuck kind of purpose you'd have for that. Did I just get a buzz? Oh. What do you mean? Yeah. You're running low on memory. Task manager. Performance. Why are you maxing me out? So let's close some. Google Chrome. The memory is at 15.2. Why the frig? Do I have other stuff open? Let's close that. Shut up. What else can I close? No, the rest of the stuff should be fine. It's just stupid. I think I need to get upgrades on my PC soon. It's not terrible, but like it's more than suitable, but if I want to do certain art programs, it takes way too long for some things. Like a buddy tried to send me a render for a video game, but I would never use it for a video game because it would take way too much time to use. What was it? A water effect? It was cool. I'm thinking, but I didn't render it out because it was gonna take 15 goddamn hours, and I wanted to use my computer. But like trying to use that in a video game, like when I wanted to make the populous thing, it would just kill the game. Plus, I don't know really. It looked like a splash. I don't know where I'd use it. If you played Populous, it was like you had the ability to distort land. So I'd want each team to have, like, it was going to be earth, air, wind, fire, water. Earth, air, fire, water, yeah. And they'd each have their own, like, earth would have better earth bending abilities. It's pretty much like Avatar's kind of like system. They'd each have their own little special abilities. So it's like the earth people would have better ability to erode land, raise land, to do different things to the land, like say make barrier walls and all that. But then water and air would have their, like, air would have an erode ability where, say, it wouldn't be as good at like dropping it into the water. Like, you wouldn't have sink ground, but they would have erode, so they could bring down cliffs, and if they did it enough time or for long enough, depending on how the spell works, they would be able to remove said land. It would just take a lot more mana or time or whatever you want to. No. Oh my god, give me it. There we go. See what I mean? It's just fucking finicky. But yeah, like, fire would have one where it would be, like, you'd be burning the land away, so anything nearby would be damaged, but it would still do it. It would just be harmful. And then air would be the air erosion, then water would be water erosion, which would be close to earth erosion. It would just not be as efficient or as accurate. Like, say the water could, like, really screw shit up. Oh my god. Like, just try it. Just trying to get this off this lip. It's fucking hard. And then you have, like, say you had a mega disaster. It would be earth and fire would have, say, volcano. They could both use it, but earth would have a bigger volcano, so it would be able to heave up more land, but it would be worse for the fire aspect of it. And then fire would have a smaller volcano, but the resulting thrown out volcanic stuff, lava, say the fucking, oh my god, no. Say the wave from it would be more severe, but then they would have less trouble rebuilding from it because there'd be less stuff in the way. And then, say, wind would have twisters, which would be better on land, but then the water guys version would be hurricanes. They could interchange the two, but in their own element, the other team would have a bonus to theirs. So Air's twisters would be better on land than they were in the water. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to take a breather. I'm getting a little bit bloof. I want to go get a drink from the store. But I just need to take a breather. I won't be long. I'll be back. I don't know if the headset's going to shut off, but it probably will, so sorry about that. But it won't be long. Let's see if anything disconnected. Oh no, it stayed connected. Wow. Where are my hands? That's the speaker. Hands. 1, 2. Oh, my knee. Okay. So that's all blued. I think I want this to be blue too. Whoops. But yeah, like this is a really interesting medium to do artwork in. I really wish there was more options to it. Oh god, I gotta go in. What? Fix a little bit of my overpaint. Like, I wish it was a little bit more accurate, and I wish you could act like there was options to do actual 3D modeling stuff. Like, I want to be able to create primitives and shit like that, but there doesn't really seem to be many options for it. Well, I would really like to fix this, but I can't. Now, I need a drink. I don't know what to do from here. So one problem I have with artwork, I'm terrible at concepts. So I usually go into it blind, like this. Like this is an idea of an adjunct from StarCraft, so it's a general idea I have of what I'm making, but then I get into it so far and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So it just kind of gets muddled on what I'm actually doing, and then I just don't know what to color or anything. But I'm really just going off of my headcanon of what the fuck I'm doing. Which is fun sometimes, just I remember watching a Corridor episode where they brought in a guy who said, or who did just general art. He tried to do something at least once a day, every day. Yeah, you can see like this right here, like there's a triangle or a square that when you paint it, it hits all the values, and it's impossible to get it not to do that with a little chunk weird. Like you can't do a straight line. Now, oh no, I need to turn off mirror now. Oh shit, does that mean... Ah! So yeah, so one problem with this sometimes is sometimes the stuff is not perfectly mirrored. So painting on it means, oh yeah, you just fucking painted everywhere on the fucking model. Did I put blue somewhere else? Doesn't look like I did, but I've done that a few times in the past where it's just like, oh yeah. Oh, you wanted to paint. Oh, look, you forgot to turn off mirror. So now it's all kinds of fucked up. It's like at distance, it's fine. Like, you can't really see. That's a little bit messy. You can kind of see up here, though. But, again, that's... Whoa, what the fuck? How am I on a floor? Oh yeah, I can only go so big before I hit floor. A lot of this is just going around trying to clean up your mess. Because it isn't quite that accurate. It's the negative of voxel painting. The voxels aren't as accurate. Like sometimes it seems like you're painting multiple corners of a polygon, but then other times it seems like you're painting a giant area right there. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it be. Okay. Now I want to paint this cloth. And I don't know what color I'm going to do. I'm thinking like a little bit off red. Oh my god, it always feels like there's a little hair on the headpiece. Rubbing my nose. Even though there isn't. Oh yeah. Add it to the palette board. Do I not have this on 100? No, it is. I don't know if I fully like this color, but I'm going to go with it just because. Oof. We're gonna have to go back and add in shading. I just want to get the bulk of the base colors down, and then we can go in and add highlights and lowlights, that kind of stuff. Okay, I want to move this. Whoa. No. Why am I not able to just... Oh, is there...